All right, what's up YouTube? Boat project today. So I've already started on this, but I thought, you know what, I'll bring you in and show you what I'm going to do with this boat, because I want to get it out of the driveway and I want to get it out of the weather. Two things here. So like I said, I've already started it. Let me walk you around to the front. I don't film everything I do, and I got started on this and I thought this might be a good video in case any of you are wanting to do or needing to do what I'm doing. So the weather is just killing this boat. This side of the boat is just oxidized terribly. So I could put it in my garage, but it takes up so much room. It takes up my working space, vehicle, everything. I don't want to do that. So I've rented a storage unit, and I'm 4 inches short from getting this in the storage unit. So that brings me to what I'm doing today. It's in the late afternoons. It's probably going to be split. But this is a Fulton, what is it, a folding hinge, something like that, in case you've not seen this before. But this is my solution. So as you can see, I've already got started. I used my square, and I've marked the tongue where I'm going to cut this in half. I just put tape on each side of my mark just to help me stay in the, just make a even cut there. Anyway, so what this is going to do, once I get this folding hinge whatever on here, when I back it in, I can just take this and just fold the whole tongue back, and it'll easily fit in the storage unit then. So that is something that interests you, then hang around. We're going to get this done and get this thing out of my driveway for another vehicle and get it out of the weather. All right, let's get started here. All right, so let's get this cut. There's one issue that I see already. The instructions say to pull your wire loom out through the back of the tongue here, but it is, if you can see, a small hole with a grommet there. There's no way the head of this is going to fit through here. That may be why there's such heavy tape on this. It was like this when I bought it. Has probably been cut and spliced together. So I'm going to try not to cut it. We'll see. But anyway, if I cut it, I'll just probably put a new pigtail on it and go from there. So okay, so I got it cut. I did not cut the wires, but there's no way it's going to feed through here, so I'm just going to clip these, and I'll just have to splice into this, put a new pigtail into the run it through here. Let's see. All right, so the next step is I'm just going to, the tape kind of helped it, but I'm just going to sand it around the edges, make sure getting rid of any kind of sharp edges on the outside and the inside, and then we'll measure and punch the holes, punch the marks where we're going to drill. Finally, the air conditioner cut off there. I have no idea what kind of issues that's going to be until I sit down and start trying to edit. So at the moment, I don't know. I have to get the instructions out again. But it comes with the, I guess, is that a star? I don't know what that is called. the bit to torque down the bolts, so that comes with it. And this is the punch. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. You probably can't tell. The camera does a good job of, picking up light even when it gets dark. But it's getting dark here pretty quick, and by the time I get my drill bits out and start this, it'll pretty much be dark. So I'm just going to pick this up tomorrow, and for you, that'll just be blink of an eye. But let's do that and pick this up later. Alright guys, so let's pick up where I left off on this trailer hitch. It's actually been a few days. I think I stopped the other day because I lost daylight, and then we had some weather roll in, and it has changed quite a bit. So when I was last worked on this a few days ago, we were running the air conditioners on this house. Now I could probably go in and turn some heat on. But anyway, let me show you what I catch up, because I don't really remember where I left off. But I drilled out all the holes in the tongue there, and it calls for, in the instructions over here, it calls for like a 4-step process. Small bit, 4 bits all the way up to I think a 1/2 inch. If you got one of these little Christmas tree bits, I'll call it, that's the way to go. Really quick, got it taken care of, and so we're ready to move on. So I went ahead, also I got the wire connectors here. I'm having to use these because I messed up and cut the wires too close to the tongue, so I should have left myself some extra wires here. And but anyway, so I got those ready to go, and we're just about ready. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and bolt this half of the fold away in. Hardware's there, and I think it's 80 foot-pounds to get this set. And when we get that done, all I have to do is connect the wiring and connect the other half of this tongue, and I think we'll be about it. So let me put you on a tripod, and let's get this bolted on and move on. All right, so as I say, let's get these bolted on. I'm gonna go ahead and put, I don't think the instructions called for it. I'm gonna go ahead and put some Loctite and at least get these started. And come on, there we go. Alright, so we're about 90% finished right now. I want to show you guys what it looks like in case you haven't seen this before. All I've got left to do is I'm going to take it to a welder, and they're going to weld my chains. And the instructions say to put the chains on behind the cut, and not up here. So I can't use the chains that I had on it before because of that. So I'm gonna have these welded on, and I'll show you how it works here. Just a pin, pull this out, and we just swing it around. Now, the only thing, as I said, I'm going to put the chains on. The only other thing I'm going to do is I've got the, what do you call it, just the harness protector here around those wires. I'm going to buy some more, and I'm going to run it through here so that these wires don't end up chafing inside here with these bolts and all that. So that's it. One more stop to the welder, and this thing will be ready to go into the storage unit. All right, guys, so a little change of plans. I guess this welding job wasn't enough of a job for the shop, so I can't weld, but I can drill. So what I've decided to do is just drill into this tongue and attach this chain with bolts. So I went and picked up a grade 8, I think this is 1.5 inch bolts, along with the washers, lock washers, and a nut. So I've already punched the trailer tongue here to get it ready for drilling. So let me get this done, and I'll bring you back when I got these chains ready to go and hook up to my pickup truck. All right, hold on. All right, chains are bolted on, and the next stop is getting this thing into the storage unit. So let's get it over there, and let's try to back it in there and see if we can make this thing fit. All right, guys, so here is what all the work is about. Bolt into the storage unit. This was the issue before. The tongue was about 4 inches too long, but now I've got my fold away on. Fold it around, and now we've got at least 5-6 inches of clearance, and we are good to go. Get this boat out of the driveway, get it out of the weather. And there we go. All right, guys, so I appreciate you joining me, and we'll catch you on the next video.